Starting the day at Harvest Church. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
I saw you coming with your camera.
Fantastic group of guys here. We're meeting on the Creating Lasting Change group. Hopefully we're going to have some candidates come from here, maybe some mentors come from here. They're so interested in seeing the community a better place that it's just awesome to work with them. Great preachers, great worship team, great facility, great kids church. I mean, Harvest just like, they have it all. So if you're looking for a great church in the West Kittanning area, come on out and see them. This guy, he's in the video. So he's running around doing errands, bank, post office, dentist, you know, all the things. I don't know how much of that you guys actually want to see, so I don't know. I just left it all out today, but have one more exciting thing to show you, and then we got to continue our Most Beautiful Street in Kittanning series. Oh, I forgot to say too, I had an interesting meeting with some realtors that gave me some interesting data on property taxes, which you might want to see. I know that's been a hot button issue as we come up on the commissioner election, and I don't know, just something for you to chew on, but that'll come at the end of the video. For right now, let me go show you something cool the Y's doing. How cool is this? So the YMCA's been doing these little test community gardens. They did one in the back of the Y, I think for the last 2 years, and now they have this one's gonna be a little bit bigger. They're expanding their operation. And I know they've had a lot of luck with these little straw bale gardens, and they have grown a lot of food. My understanding is hundreds of pounds of food can come out of even a smaller space like this. And I just think it's awesome to see little things like this cropping up all over the city, and I'm just very excited that the YMCA, they've become so active in the community and everything that they're doing. And here's the man himself, Mr. Jack. How are you, sir?
Good. Thank you very much, Andrew, for coming over and viewing the garden.
Absolutely. So tell me, I know this is probably double the size of what you guys have done in the past in your tests, but how many pounds of food in the past did you get out of these?
So the first year was about 50. Last year was about 100 that we gave away.
Nice.
And this year, sky's the limits. All the food went to the Salvation Army.
Okay.
So we're excited about that.
I think that's really cool, man. Thank you for being so active in the community and for everything you do.
Oh, thank you as well, too. I couldn't wait to show you.
We're hoping to do one with Living Water this year, too. We have some land available, so we're going to be prepping that hopefully in the next week or two, and we'll join you in your efforts, see how much food we can give away.
Fantastic. What a great thing to be able to do.
All right, buddy. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Jack and Andrea have been such an asset to the community and leading different little ventures like that, and well, some really big ventures too. If you haven't heard about everything the Y has going on, go check them out. I'm sure Jack would be more than happy to tell you. We're gonna get our community garden rolling. I feel like we're behind now because we haven't even started, but we're gonna get it going. In fact, why don't I make a call on my way back to the office? Hello, sir. How are you? I was letting you know, I think we're ready for the compost at that garden site if you still have it and want to bring it over. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we'll probably be able to start this weekend, so just anytime this week. Thank you. All right, now we got to get moving. The compost is coming. Thank you, Jim Mckean. Slightly just right into the most beautiful place in Armstrong County. The next candidate is right here. This, my friends, is Hazel Street. So Hazel Street's only like a block and a half, but it's like every house is so unique and the landscaping is so cool. It really is one of the most beautiful places in Armstrong County. beautiful little gardens. It's like every yard is like perfectly manicured. What a great street. It's funny, I've lived here like 7 years, and I had never been down Hazel Street, not even one time, until Kevin and I were going around and doing our housing inventory. And as we drove down, I said, what a great street. There wasn't a single house on this street that we had on our blight list. You can tell there's a lot of pride of ownership. There's a lot of obviously great homeowners here that are really taking care of their properties, and not only that, but going above and beyond. What a beautiful place in Kittanning. Even the birds love it here. Can you hear the birds? Going crazy before the storm, I guess. So you got several other places to travel to in the county, but this is one more off the list, I guess. But if you have another beautiful street or a beautiful place in Armstrong County that you want me to go visit, I need the drone practice, you guys. Put them in the comments. Okay, back at the office, and let me show you what I learned about today, which I'm going to need to do some more research on, but I'd love to hear your take on it. So as I've been talking to the different county commissioners, which they're all in the paper today, by the way, you can find interviews from all 7 of these people on the Kittanning podcast playlist on this channel. And so if you want to learn about the 7 different candidates, please, go listen to those. In each one of those interviews, one of the questions that we talked about, in addition to blight, in addition to local government, drawing new business into town, and the opioid crisis, we also talked about taxes. And something that came up over and over again was that we need to have lower property taxes. Now, this is something that I did not understand about Armstrong County taxes. So this is a map of the entire county, and everything that is green on here is under the Clean and Green tax program. As you can see, that is well over half of the available taxable land in the county. So I don't know a lot about this, but I'm just reading here, Clean and Green Online has this, much of the land in Pennsylvania that is ideal for agricultural purposes, forestry, and recreation is also well suited for development purposes. When the market value of the land rises, real estate taxes also rise. This can create special hardships for farmers and others with large amounts of land but relatively low cash flow generated from that land. And so I understand all that. I get the point of trying to keep family farms in the family, not to overburden farmers with taxes. Development is causing the cost of land to rise so high, but we don't really have that problem in Armstrong County. Nobody is developing here. And then I just wonder, is that a wise move for us as Armstrong County to have over half of the land in the county registered as clean and green and getting a tax status that is much lower than market value? Because we still need the same amount of money to run the schools, we still need the same amount of money to run the county and city governments, and so that money still has to come out of the remaining taxpayers. I had never really looked into that before, and so I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on clean and green? Have you ever heard of that? Did you even know that was a thing? Would it be worth it to get rid of clean and green on a state level if it could lower the general taxpayers' property taxes by 20 or 30% and bring us in line to be more competitive with, say, Butler and Indiana counties? I don't know the answer to that. It's just an interesting question to me, and the more I've been in the know of talking about the tax status and all these different things, it might be just an interesting question for me to ask future commissioners. And this Thursday, I actually have an interview with State Representative Jeff Pyle, and I think it'll be a great question for him. If you have any other questions that you think I should ask to Jeff Pyle, please let me know, and I will be happy to include them in the interview. I think it's going to be really fun. Jeff is a really enjoyable guy to talk to, and I think we're going to have a good time with it. But if you have some serious questions you want to ask him, or maybe just some joke questions too, throw them in there, and I'll be happy to include those in the interview if they're appropriate. I think that's it for today, guys. It is like 7 o'clock. I just finished my night appointment here, and I'm finally going to be heading home to see the family. But as for you guys, I'm planning on making a lot more videos, obviously, so subscribe if you haven't yet. Like this one, put your comments down below, and of course, see you real soon in the next one.